Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is a dry snuff review, nasal snuff. This is the number 7 review of group number 2. And today we will be taking a look at Packard's Club Snuff. It is of the Paschal Tobacco Company of Germany. So let's take a look at the packaging. So it is a rather unique tap box. The container is 6.5 grams. Usually tap boxes, especially with a side slider, are 10 grams. This one is 6.5 as shown in the middle here. Got the warning label down bottom, company up top, all the way up top there. That is German for smokeless tobacco. Got the barcode and what I'm guessing is a date code, but I do not know what that means, nor do I think it will really matter because this stuff keeps for quite a long time. So normally a slide tap box like this one from Samuel Gawith, you have the hole and then a slider right here. Slides up and down. The Samuel Gawith are usually a little tough. That's why I'm not opening it all the way up. And then you slide it back up to close it. The Packard's is not like that. The Packard's is different, to say the least. Let me make sure the chamber is empty before I do this. Okay, so you have the slide there, but there's no hole above it, as you can see. That's because, wait for it, there's like an elevator that comes up and that dispenses it. So in this review, because of the way this is, I will be actually knocking it out of my hand and then I will be pinching off that. Normally I do 2 small bumps and take it like this. I'm going to pinch just because it's going to be 1 cube. So this is how you want to use this. And hopefully I got this right. Slider out to settle the product away from that little elevator device. So it's down at the bottom here. All right. Then slider down. It's now filling the whatever you want to call that, cubicle maybe, I don't know. All right, you can look in there to see if it is filled, and it would appear that it is. All right, and then back of the can down. Let me see if I can get this. And that is why I will be pinching. So heavy menthol, not unpleasant, does affect the eyes. A lot, affects the eyes a lot. Now, the only complaint I have with this is knocked out more than I usually take in one taking. If you sneeze, out through the mouth, or you will lose the product. So, as you can see, this is like much more than I normally take, and especially for a review. But even outside of a review, this is much more than I normally take. And that is the only problem with the way this is. It's a really, really cool package, though. I mean, it's got to be one of the more unique. Now, people that are not familiar with nasal snuff from Europe, probably a lot of these packages are very unique. And they are. Even to me, they are. Like the Alpina with the top slider like that. But now that I'm versed with this stuff, and although I can appreciate those other ones, it's a standout package. So it's heavy menthol. There's a floral essence to it. It does open the sinuses up. I mean, besides the sneezing. Wow. It is light and fluffy, but as you can see, it is having a reaction. Now, to be fair to the product, I have not done any nasal snuff for probably about a week. So maybe I should have done a little bit before I started this review, but I'm so thrown off today, it's not even funny. So the menthol's heavy in it. It is light and fluffy. Normally, under normal daily use, for myself, this would not make me sneeze, but I'm thinking that because I haven't done any at all in about a week, it is. The product itself is a medium to darkish brown. There is a backing that is tobacco. It's a rich, dark tobacco, but not dark fired. Okay? There isn't a smokiness to it. It's just sort of a rich, don't want to use the word creamy, but that would be probably closer to the mark than smoky. There is a floral essence to it. The menthol is hanging pretty strong. It's lightening up now, and as the menthol comes down in it, the floral aspect goes up. All right? And as the floral sort of starts moving down, then the tobacco comes through. My only complaint now I hadn't done this before the review. I had checked out the packaging and how to use it, but I had not actually taken any. My only complaint is that cube, that elevator mechanism, when completely filled, is way more than I would normally use at a taking. Okay? Now, what's left in my hand, I'll use right now. But, I mean, it's not ideal to be sitting here with my hand in a stationary position until, a couple minutes from now when I decide to take some more. So, that's the only complaint. And the problem is I'd say, okay, well, I just won't fill the chamber completely. But as you can see, you got limited view of what's going on. It's sort of, I guess you could not open it all the way, and that may work, but the stuff is very fluffy. It's light and fluffy, and it clings to itself. So not opening it all the way is probably, you're going to have a hard time knocking it actually out of the elevator there, since I seem pretty set on calling it an elevator. So I'm going to take a little more. Yeah, see, I should have taken some before I did this review. I'm so thrown off today by events with the issue with the General Snooze that I didn't think before I did. It's nice though. It's nice. It is very light. You don't want to inhale too heavily. Now, normally for me, if I did take it too far back, it's not going to really cause discomfort, but stuff like this will cause a drip. It's not going to burn the back of your throat, or you're not going to get like a sandpaper effect going on, but you will start getting a drip, which can be a little bit irritating depending on who you are. Not too many people that I know go out of their way to, sort of replicate the effects of a cold. Let me put it that way. But again, another good showing from Packard. I like their stuff. The only complaint company in general I have is that they go a little bit overboard with the menthol in a lot of the products. Now, if that's something that you're looking for, it does have a reaction. I'm not saying it's a nicotine buzz, and I'm not thinking this is high nicotine. It's middle of the road nicotine wise. I didn't really feel a real jolt by any means, but there is an effect from the menthol. It's definitely in the eyes. I'm not talking about the sneezing. That's just because I didn't think things out properly. But there is, besides that, there's an effect on the eyes, and there is a little bit of a head rush when you take menthol that way. And it gives the product, a lot of people that are new to this are going to take it as it being minty, as some sort of mint going on. Besides the menthol effect to the eyes and a little bit of a head rush, they're going to think that it's a mint scented or flavored product. It actually isn't. This is floral in my mind. It's like a mixed floral, but it's good. It's good. I do have a little bit of a drip from when I was going like that. Yeah, I took it too far back. So very light on this stuff. Medium nicotine. It's light, fluffy, and powdery. You just gotta watch how far you're opening this thing up. I think you gotta try not to open it up all the way. You gotta fill the chamber all the way. There's no way getting around that. But how far you pull this chamber open to knock out may make all the difference. So this has been the review of Packard's Club Snuff in a very unique tap box. It is 6.5 grams instead of 10, but the packaging is very, very nice. I don't get excited about packaging on a lot of stuff, but this is, it's a classy piece right there. And interesting. This is a product of Packard Tobacco. It is a mentholated snuff in the German style. It is high moisture content and fluffy, sort of clings to itself, very light. So you want to watch it going up. The scent flavor is a floral, and as I said, the nicotine is probably medium. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&Chew Guy. Do check out Berg's Dip Reviews, Winnington Outdoors, Dirty Pat Walsh, Wayside Lee 83, Real Talk Studios, No Bluff Buff, and snoozefreak.com, the channel here on YouTube. Guys, I do hope everyone is well. Do take care of yourselves, and God bless.